up and get back on the road. Whipping the Benz truck, me and Shawty been clicked up, but they say she up talking my business. Now she popping up, she be taking up. I had a roommate who made me think I'm a clothesline my mind, thinking that he own it. He be on soft, come and grilling to think that it's off rip. Now I'm in the mosh pit with the and we all going to get it, going to get it.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
Hey, rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Honey band, in the Sprinter van. Never play middle, man. We got it, man. I don't, man. We got it, man. Spend like a silly fan. Not for the dividends, reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on and like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stands like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a Maverick or John Madden. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump.
I'm thumbing through bands and racks. Deep in that, it ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new, I got a lens attack like my got. He bound at anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the money counters beeping. Blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping. Two turn while I'm snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe.
Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump.
Foot to the pedal, moving fast. Sometimes you gotta stop, you gotta wait. You might take a fall, don't trip. Getting in your way. Yo, gas, brake, dip, scrape. Gas, brake, dip, scrape. Yo, gas, brake, dip, scrape. Gas, brake, dip, scrape. Yo, gas, brake, dip, scrape. Gas, brake, dip, scrape. Yo, gas, brake, dip, scrape. Gas, brake, dip, scrape. It was all bad just a week ago. Time moving fast, what you sleeping for? gotta get to it, get through it, don't get stupid. Get smart, put parts together, build the ark for the stormy weather. Take an L, come back better. Calculated, this ain't checkers. In the field like David Beckham, glide to it like Clyde Drexler. I'm doing like one something in the fast lane. Can't catch me, never see me stationary. Slide through like Wayne Gretzky, player like my granddaddy. Walk through with my pants sagging. Silent moves, I don't do bragging. For the new tactics, motivation is new rapping. Move forward, can't move backwards. New habit for the next chapter.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference split. Take a look at the Cavaliers. How they come into this series as the lower seed. Greg, but there are plenty of folks who give them a good chance to move on.
And if they're going to do that, they've got to grab one of these first two games. That would quickly turn this series on its ear and probably give them the upper hand. But lose here tonight, and they're going to feel some major pressure.
I'm sure as a player, as a lower-seeded team, you felt you had to get something early going in terms of a win.
No doubt. Listen, you want to get one of those first two. You don't have to win the first one, but I tell you what, from a confidence standpoint, it goes a long way.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Russell is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Havlicek. And it's LeBron James. And it's Archibald in at the one spot. 5 to shoot. Russell trying to free himself up. A shot by LeBron. No good. Here's Toronto. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now he understands the importance of this first one. He said, sure, we're the higher seed. We have home court. That means the pressure's on us to come out and perform. Now, he liked what he saw at shoot-around today. He hopes that translates come game time. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. McGrady against James. Warning, a screen on Havlicek. Hudson the pass to McGrady. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Havlicek against Hudson. Here's Russell. Mourning with some nice D.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
McGrady left side. The pass to Mourning. Over Russell. Off the left rim and out.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
James against McGrady. And it's sent back by McHale. And a wide open look for James. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. 6-point game.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of court. Come on and get out for your Northside crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. LeBron James, number 1. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Hudson to stop the run. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel. And Toronto making a change. Richmond's checked in.
Raptors, Mitch Richmond.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. James outside. Shot from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Havlicek, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
A 3 from Drexler. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James outside. Russell sets a screen for LeBron. McHale outside. 6 to shoot. Back to James. For the 3. Drills it from outside. James has got 8 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming on board. Come on and get out for your Northside Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
So both teams making some changes here. .110 left in the first quarter. Parker dishes to Drexler. Parker surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And the defense making its presence felt, but Parker just too creative when he gets down low.
And here's LeBron outside, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Parker up top, covered by Hamilton. They set the pick. That one no good. And Cleveland the other way now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Parker against Hamilton. Now here's Parker. Pass to Pettit. From deep, Drexler. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Kevin McHale out there with Russell. And there's Dominique Wilkins, and it's Gary Payton, and it's Cousy in at the point.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now, here's McGrady. Tight defense on him. Warning a screen on Wilkins. With the drive, Hudson, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Wilkins passes to McHale. Russell, a screen on Hudson. To the middle. And that one's good. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Cousy. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Richmond, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Hudson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. McGrady, right side. Down low. Here's Mourning. No good again that time. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Payton looking it over. Pass to Cousy. Richmond against Payton. The pass to McHale. And it's blocked. And here is McGrady. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hudson against Wilkins. Here's McGrady. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Cousy passes to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Richmond outside. Pass to Hudson. Out to the right wing. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Timeout is called for the Cavaliers.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside Crew. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside Crew.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Archibald passes to LeBron. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. No dice from the high post.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Hudson over Archibald. No good from Hudson. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. James has a two-pointer. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
LeBron James continues to dominate the action as a scorer, understanding my team needs productivity. I'm going to deliver.
Here's Parker. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 19. Pass to Archibald. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Here he goes. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Out to the wing. Here's Hudson. And that one hits back iron. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Archibald, covered by Parker.
And that's his signature, wanting a fantastic defender, phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Stolen by Havlicek. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Here's Hamilton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Hamilton.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24.
God damn.
All right, David, thank you.
Well, they knocked the win out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets and foul. It's a runaway lead right now.
Taking a look at how the series is. Momentum up for grabs for this game series. What's going through the mind of the players right now?
You don't.
Come on, play your game.
From the Eastern Conference semifinal. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
He's up there with Hayes. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Mourning. And it's Hudson in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. LeBron with the buckets.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
McGrady passes to Drexler. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist by McGrady. Drexler's got 5.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Feeds to McHale. Rebound by the Raptors. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointer.
Conner shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Cleveland leading by 22. Havlicek outside. To the inside. Russell kicks to Havlicek. Russell a screen on McGrady. Havlicek. And one sinks it down. And that's all bounds. Richmond is checked in for the Raptors. Right around a minute and a half. Played here in the third quarter. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw on their side right now.
This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Man, that's crazy, boy. I came back to this.
Here's LeBron. And nothing is falling for him right now. Raptors trail by 19. Drexler drives in.
2K logic, he gonna be down 5 in the fourth.
He dishes it to Richmond.
Just a physical pull to Richmond. And also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing shot.
And Cleveland making a change here. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 18. LeBron outside. Passes it to Wilkins. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Drexler. LeBron with the block.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way.
Inside, taken away by Hayes. And there's the pass to Drexler. Buries it down low. Drexler's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, tonight he has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Also a screen on Drexler. LeBron passes to Kuzi. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wilkins. Trying to end the drought. And the shot goes down. Wilkins has got 5 now.
He is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And Hayes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Shoots the 3. No good.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And finished off by Drexler.
Just the electricity to what Drexler can do. The lethal ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Drexler missing. The Cavaliers leading by 17. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Gervin's checked in for Clyde Drexler. Then for the Cavaliers, Daniels, he's checked in for McHale. Hamilton comes in for LeBron. And it's Payton in for Dominique Wilkins. Russell a screen on McGrady. Lets a floater go. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
McGrady left side. Outside for Richmond. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Richmond's got 4 this quarter.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And both free throws good for Payton. Now Richmond. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. Richmond's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Raptors. Deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Russell. With Hamilton out there with Havlicek. And it's Archibald in at the point guard position. It's the crossover, and he hits the jump shot.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Mourning. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Up again, and it's Russell with that extra effort. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Mourning against Russell. To the paint, intercepted. Pass to Havlicek, takes a three, drains it from beyond the arc. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Drexler, he's checked in for the Raptors. McGrady comes in for Gervin. Then for the Cavaliers, McHale's checked in for Daniels, and LeBron's subbed in for Richard Hamilton. LeBron against McGrady. Drexler outside. Over Archibald. And again, Toronto no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Havlicek with it. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the Cavaliers with possession. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Passes it to Archibald.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Now here's James. Havlicek gets to McHale. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Russell, and Mourning sends it back. Here's Drexler. A new 14 for the Raptors.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Archibald. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Raptors trail by 20. Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
The dish to Hudson. The pass to Drexler. Launches it. A nice shot by Hudson.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
LeBron outside. And he drives in. The 17-footer goes down. James has got 21 in the game.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And it's sent back by Russell.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Cleveland.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Second team.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here.
The Cavaliers.
Russell finds Payton. Here's Kuzi. 6 on the shot clock. Russell passes to Kuzi. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Payton left side. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
In the beginning to get him, he ain't worried, cause if they get him, I get him cocked. He know not to with them. They get them hot then. Stay low, finish the work, he get it drop ins. They just want to be around money, but they are not friends. Until you fall back from them, that's where the plot ends. I've been repping the apple since it was rotten. When you are golden, you can never be forgotten. They gotta ram it, you don't never let the... I can have you in the top 10. A lot of are nice, but they are not him. There's really nothing that you can do to stop him. Call him the God.